Okay. That wasn't even me that time. I just got disconnected from the live stream. That is crazy. If it couldn't happen to me then, it's happening to me now. I am seriously sorry about that, everybody. I don't know what is going on with the streams tonight. I'm just having stream lag, and then my PlayStation tells me that the stream has been cut off for some ungodly reason. I don't know what is going on right now. But we're back, we're still green. And this will be the last bloody time I will be in this booth alone. At least if I have anything to say about it, but we're going to get you to the end of this race whether I got a scratch and claw to do it. Because I seriously have just everything going against me right now, but we're getting there. As the top 5 has not changed. 7, 78, 5, 47, and 6. Your top 5. We're still yet to see some of these cars come down for their green flag pit stops. As I believe Hamlin right now, riding in the back in the 11 of Hamlin. Got some dark magic going on with the stream, but we're still going. Hamlin, though, raised his hand to join this race tonight, as now I'm joined in the booth by my friend Timmy.
I see you were lonely. What happened?
Dude, so I backed out of the race. The invites had already timed out, so I wasn't able to jump back in. Luckily, though, I was able to leapfrog back in thanks to Elvin. But then during that last stream cutout, my PlayStation's like, oh, hey, you're not streaming anymore. I'm like, what? Yeah, no, you lost connection to the server. I'm like, bruh. I'm like, if it's not one thing, it's another. I'm just glad to have someone to talk to now.
We're glad to be here as we are in the final stage. Is it Showtime Flash?
Yep.
Running up front, 1-9, then Parley in third.
Yep.
How many laps we got left here?
We will know when we get back to the start-finish line.
I think it's 23.
And still with green flag pit stops to go. Man, you jumping in the booth has everybody wanting to come up here.
Yeah, well, you got to have backstage passes, and mine. I was able to circumvent past the security. They didn't bother checking the expiration date or anything like that. I was good to go.
I know, so, right? But now with 20...
It's my pass from last season.
I know,
when I
right?
was still the full-time broadcaster.
But so, now we have 22 laps to go in the final stage. Still waiting on those
5 laps left in the tank, now 4. I imagine it's going to be fuel only. These guys, it looks like their tires should be good enough. No reason to really take any here, otherwise you're going to lose the pack if you do.
And what we've seen through this race, and especially on Saturday, is, like I said earlier in the broadcast, you could be right on a guy's bumper and have the same exact strategy, and you'll come out a mile behind him. So it's all about on pit road execution in order to get yourself in the prime position to be able to capitalize on a win.
Right now it's all aboard the Showtime train. Flash is leading the station. Chugga chugga choo choo.
And I want to give a shout out again to the guys who just jumped in today. Portal from the Portal and Kari from the Pro-Am series having a really good day today, running inside the top 5.
Yeah,
and leading laps.
The Pro-Am guys came in the clutch when field count was looking surprisingly small for this cutoff race heading into tonight. And as far as the points are concerned, everyone that is in the playoff situation, they were already locked in heading into this race, so there's really nothing to really race for.
Except for that win.
Except for the win. That's really the main thing, and that's what these guys are here for. But again, you throw the Pro-Am drivers like Portal Guy running there in the top 5. Kari, Shaq, who won the race on Saturday, could become the first driver to sweep the 2 races in the same week. That hasn't happened before. He has a chance to do that.
I didn't actually think about that. Yes.
Yeah, even Hamlin Nation out of retirement in the number 11 Toyota out here to run this race and leaving you all alone in the booth.
Yeah, and it's been going so well. It's been going so well, hasn't it?
It was bad enough. I actually got messaged if I was going to run the race.
Uh-huh.
And I wasn't home. I'm like, if I was, but I also probably would have been up here if I knew you were going to be alone. So if I had known that, but unfortunately, I didn't get home until the start of stage 2. So didn't realize how dire things were, but we're going. We're powering through no matter what curveball this race is throwing at us. We just keep coming back.
Yeah. Yeah, had something like this happen at New Hampshire too. Hamlin's power went out and we lost the stream. And now I lagged out of not only the lobby, but the stream itself. So
it's like pit stops underway here. Everyone's coming in.
Yeah, and nobody stays out this time. Everybody coming down this time to get their green flag pit stops done. Now the question is, where will they all come out at the end of this? As we can't really follow with the car on track.
On board. Harley, the 5 car, is taking 4 tires, and so is the 44 of Field Filler.
But so the 42 of Elvin does not.
And that's the risk these drivers take, taking 4 tires.
But look at
this. At a track where tires aren't as much of a factor as they would be anywhere else. But on the plus side, it looks like a lot of other drivers also took 4 tires, which means they all get to come out together. So they're already grouped up, and they're going to be much faster than whoever came out up front, which looks like the 42. So he's going to be a sit and duck here once these guys get up to speed.
Yeah, no, you definitely don't want to be coming out all by yourself. Elvin's just hoping he can go out and lead a lap here. He's led a couple today, maybe one more left in that car before this field catches him. And once they do, it'll be to the back with the 42. But I think he'll be able to get that car around before they catch him to be able to lead this lap. But I think it'll only just be this one that he'll be able to lead. The question is, will he be able to jump in between those 2 packs that we got forming right now? You see that they may have came out at the same time, but they have spread apart with a group of 5 and a group of 3. The question will be, where will that 42 end up at the end of it all? As they have now caught him, and Elvin will jump to the outside as the rest of the field goes through to his inside. And the 11 tried to let him in, but it came up too quick.
They got to line up here. If they stay side by side for too long, they're going to lose this train. Hitch onto the back of it and hang on.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt that bad if they dropped down or dropped to maybe that second group and gave them the advantage over this 4-car tandem and make it a 5 against 4. But with it being just about 16 laps to go, you really don't want to take that chance. And luckily, they're able to catch that lead draft again. And I'm actually seeing the 47 of Portal and the 6 of Kari are still in this lead pack.
And could we see a Pro-Am driver play spoiler with the big boys tonight?
Yeah, that 47 just missed out on a win on Saturday to lock himself into that round of 8 for the Pro-Am Series. Jumps up here looking for a little redemption. Is right now put himself in a very good position to do so.
Absolutely. Then you got the 6 car of Kari, who's contending for the championship. On Saturday against Mark McIntyre, he's probably been the only other driver in that series that has been able to keep up with them at most tracks. He's got a couple of wins over there on Saturday. So he's up there in the points going for that title. But here he can just kind of have a little fun over here. Nothing to really race for points-wise except for going for the win, and that's what he's here to do.
Yeah, it's now Kari and Portal are right on each other's bumper. Right in there in 3rd and 4th. Hamlin starting to fall off of this lead pack. He's staying in the draft, though. And is sticking with that lead pack, but I think he's just kind of keeping to himself, playing it safe, waiting for the end of this one to be able to make that move, as now we have 14 laps left here as Field Filler continues to lead them around. But just because you're the leader doesn't mean that you're safe. Especially here at Talladega, the one fail swoop and you'll find yourself in the back of this train.
I feel like if there's anyone that would be on it as far as leader speedway like this, it's that 44 Field Filler. He seems like he's got the goods to lead a train like this. He's got 2 wins on the year already, one of them coming at the season opener at Daytona. So he knows a thing or two about running up front at these super speedways. So this is a chance for him to sweep the plate tracks this season, get his win number 3 on the stat sheet on the year. But he's got some pretty big company behind him, including last year's champion Showtime Flash in that number 7 car, 6 wins on the year. Looking to break his win total from last year's. I'm getting a phone call right now. I can't answer that. I'm busy broadcasting. helping call a race with my good friend Wallbridge. I'll answer that one in a second. But another one to look out for, if he's still hanging on with that pack, is that number 11 car, Hamlin Nation, out of retirement, out of the booth, and onto the track. He's got a win here at Talladega in the OG Phantom League. That was 2 years ago. So could he go for his 2nd ever win at the same track? He's right there in that 11 car.
He could be trying, but I think I can't wait for next season, though, because you got the 2 car of Mark McIntyre and this 6 of MFF Kari. I don't know if Mark's gonna stick with the 2, but you got Mark McIntyre and Kari jumping up here, and then you got Showtime Flash in here. You got Elvin leaving. Like, this could be like the big 3 of this series. Is those 3 guys? Is Showtime Flash, Mark McIntyre, and MFF Kari at the start of next season. That is going to be something I am really looking forward to seeing.
Yeah, and to your point about Mark McIntyre, I actually got to race against him in a pretty competitive league on Sunday. Because I wanted to see just how good, because we get to see what he does every week on Saturdays, racing in Pro-Am, and he wins just about every other race over there. And I wanted to see, we get him in a league with like some high caliber drivers. Let's see what he can really do. And my God, he is as good as advertised, if not better. And it just makes me feel like him racing on Saturdays is just outright criminal at this point, seeing how good he actually is. And I mean that as a compliment too.
Oh yeah, no, he's got the goods, and once he moves up here, it'll be fireworks every week.
Gotta watch out for him.
Oh yeah, especially the Showtime boys. I mean, Favre, whenever he comes in, is an absolute lights out performance. Showtime, his teammate, is lights out. I mean, you're still gonna have Elvin peeking from time to time, but I mean, you still got Parley too. He's a great driver. Like, this Pro Series is going to be absolutely stacked next year. As now we come to 9 laps to go and 1 pit stop remaining, as the drivers will not be able to make it to the end of this final stage and make it to the finish without stopping for one quick little squirt of fuel.
Now, did I miss it, but did something happen to this second pack? with Parley one down. It looks like they're pitting now, but they've fallen way behind.
Yeah, they're going to try and short pit, try and get back to those leaders. Hopefully they'll be able to come out in the same way they went in.
Parley's
We're going to have to
taking
wait
no
and
tires,
see.
just one can. That should be enough fuel to get him to the end, so it should save him some time. Let's see if the other two cars do the same.
About 6 seconds. The rest of the field does not come down pit road with them. They'll be trying to expand the gap, staying out that extra lap or two.
It just
But
won't
we
be
have-
enough, because if this lead group does the same thing, the short pit will be for naught, because that group is completely outnumbered. You got 3 versus, what, 5 or 6?
Yeah.
As Harley had to check up for the 50 car of Shack Attack coming out of the pits. His car looked like it got out of shape running across the seam, and Harley with heads-up driving had to slide up to the right to get around him.
Yeah.
That was almost a disastrous moment there. But they got it sorted out.
And the lead pack is still not coming down yet. And with no tires to be able to help us. Oh my God, excuse me. But with no tires down that last stop to help assist you with grip and momentum around this track, you kind of just had to throw a Hail Mary out there to kind of hope that the leaders would come down that next time by. But it looks like they're starting. Oh no, sorry, I'm looking on Parley's stream. But hopefully they'll be able to come down this time by, because I don't know how much longer they'll be able to stay out.
And with Field Filler leading the pack, he's burning way more fuel than the cars he's drafting with. So he's got 2 laps left. The cars behind him probably have a lap more. So they all got to coordinate this, time this correctly if they all want to pit together and have the best shot at the win.
Yeah, especially if you're the 47 of Portal, that last green flag pit stop is what lost you the win on Saturday. So definitely going to make sure that he goes down with as many cars as he can possibly get.
I gotta be remembering that if I'm Portal. Do not make the same mistake you made on Saturday. This is your chance at redemption. Take it.
Now, still no signs that they're going to be coming down this time.
I think they are. Field's got 1 lap left. He's not going to make it another, so they have to pit now.
And that is exactly what they do. Everybody coming down with a head of steam. The 42 of Elvin having a really good entry. At the back of that train will come down pit road 3rd. Really good entrance.
7 coming at a dead heat. They're going through each other. And it's going to be the same call for the 44. 1 can, no tires. And that should be enough to get him to the end.
Yeah, that back pack of 3 just got by them. They're back on the lead lap, but unfortunately, they don't have another 30 seconds to get back to them, as the 7 will lead them out. Showtime. The 44 of Field Filler will come out in second. The 6 of Kari, they come out in just about the same way they went in. Except with a little bit of a gap.
Penalties. Amongst that lead group, they're all good to go.
Yeah, no, there's a bit of a gap forming. Will Portal try and take advantage of that and try and put himself in the lead? That's exactly what he does. But does anybody go with him as they get a little squirrely? Kari having to go below the double yellow to keep himself from causing a crash, as Portal got a little bit squirrely on that high side. Got into the 6 car, forced him below that double yellow. But no positions lost or gained, so everybody's back in line. Everybody continues to go straight. As now we are coming to 3 or 4 laps to go in the final race or the final stage to determine the winner.
It's gonna come down to timing. It's all coming down to timing, making the move at the right time, and making it stick to when that checkered flag waves.
Yeah, as now you're starting to see drivers peek to that outside, trying to see if anybody's willing to peek with them to try and make a run at the leader, the 7. But unfortunately, no takers yet. I'm looking at that back three. The 47, the 42, and the 11. They did really good at sticking their car on the outside in the early going here. Will they be able to make it stick this time to potentially give the 47 the win if there's no block from the 644 or 7?
If I'm watching anyone to make a move, it's that 44 field filler. He is in prime position. He's got his target locked and loaded. It's just about execution if that 6 car is going to go with him.
Yeah, and you definitely don't.
When that last lap comes and they're going to be going all over the place. No one's going to be sticking with anybody. As we saw on Saturday, they were 4 wide for the win.
And now there they are. Oh, there's the block by the 7. Oh, the 47 and the 44 make contact. They're beating and banging down the corner. The 47 moves into P2. Almost a disaster as we come to 2 laps to go. Is now the 44 field filler unhappy with the 47. They make contact with the 6 Akari. Field filler dropping now as Elvin Priest gets a run back on the leaders, and he might be able to get the 44 to help him if he does want to make a move, but not going to do it. And we saw on Saturday they were 4 wide for the win. Is now the 47 of Portal will have to put his car in P1. And the 11 of Hamlin and the 42 will go with him. And it looks like they might just be able to do it. Question is, when does he duck down to the inside? It'll be now to get in front of that 7 car, leaving the 11 and the 42 all by their lonesome. As we come to the white flag, 1 lap to go at Talladega. Will we see another 4 wide finish like we saw on Saturday? Or will we see some more calamity and shenanigans like we've been seeing? Now just a 5 car pack. After the last lap, cars beating and banging through 3 and 4. The 6 of Kari has now lost his lead pack. And the 7 and 47 continue to break out in front of everybody. The 7 goes high, goes low. Unable to make the move happen. The 47 wants this win. The 44 to the high side. And now the 47 will have just a little bit of help from Hamlin. Portal will come out of the tri-oval and he will win at Talladega.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is redemption.
In the ultimate form, Portal, after missing the round of 8 in the Pro-Am Series, gets the call to come up and race with the big boys in Pro, and he comes out and steals a win.
That is huge. Awesome job by the 47 car. He took the opportunity and stuck with it. He did a great job watching his mirror, not letting the 7 car get a nose in on either side. Did a great job blocking. Saw the run coming from the 44 on the outside. Took care of that as well. Things got a little bit aggressive between the 2 of them. Not sure how I feel about that. I'll have to look back on that. But it was getting pretty aggressive between the 2 of them. But
yeah. And you want to hear this top 3?
Got Portal guy.
Field filler and Hamlin, your top 3. Hamlin said he wanted to come up in the booth after the race for all good reasons, and he will do just that. As we had a heck of a finish, and there might be some tempers flaring when these drivers get in the booth. But I'm only able to invite Hamlin, if you can. All right, and then can you also get? Oh crap! I can't get Hamlin. Where the heck is Hamlin? Oh, there he is. Cool.
Who got second again?
Field filler.
Okay. Invites are sent.
Wonderful. As now we get Hamlin back in the booth where he belongs,
welcome
dude.
back.
I tell you what, dude, it was chaos up here, bro.
Oh, I bet.
Dude, at the start of every stage, there was lag stream. So I backed out of the race to try and rejoin. All my invites had timed out. Luckily, I was able to piggyback in on Elvin, but we ended up figuring it out. Is now we wait for the rest of the drivers to come in.
We're just waiting on field filler, yeah.
Now we're waiting on field filler to come in. But while we wait, let's get to our. Actually, no, we'll wait a little longer. Let's give a shout out to our sponsors, actually, seeing as how this would probably be a good time to do that. And we will give a shout out to MFF Motorsports, Chris's Auto and Towing LLC, J Pace Racing, Everything NASCAR, Firelinks Racing Network, The Super Squad, ESMN, Everything Stop Motion Network, Mark McAttack and Redline Racing, FTR Racing League, North American Racing Series, MinaPeach.com, and Flash 9 Fitness Program. Hashtag Lick Them Trees.
And all those sponsors can be found on our website, and also check out our Discord server. Our sponsor, Everything NASCAR, may or may not be in the voice call at like 11:37 p.m. for like 2 seconds to reveal his voice or something like that. So if you want that grand unveiling, be there at that exact time and be on it, because it's not going to be for long.
We're still waiting on the 44 field filler. All right, so we'll just kick it off with my partner in crime who got called in out of retirement to run Talladega, and he comes out in P3. Hamlin, walk me through the race, bro.
So I got a new PlayStation about a month ago, and I haven't raced since getting the PlayStation. So all my settings were gone, my wheel settings, my setups. So I had a lot of work to do last minute, and it wouldn't save the settings. So my shifter was on automatic all night long, which led to a lot of fuel saving issues. And you know, I knew I had the fastest car in the field, and yeah, that's gonna sound crazy knowing I didn't like, but I ran the fastest lap. I know that for sure, and I know that every time I wasn't saving, I was leading or running in the top three. And unfortunately, towards the end there, I put myself in kind of a crappy.
Have you noticed any side effects from licking the trees?
Turns out,
Huh.
it's more addictive than nicotine.
Oh.
So.
Yeah, I don't hear him either.
We got sound issues maybe? Alvin's saying he's not hearing anything.
Yeah, I don't hear him either.
We got sound issues maybe? Alvin's saying he's not hearing anything.
All right, now we hear it. Now we hear Hamlin again.
That's a little strange.
I think I don't honestly know actually.
Well, back on the damn interview. I swear.
Would be surprising considering you're one of the broadcasters.
I know, right?
Go back right now.
Would be surprising considering you're.
I think we missed the part about you thanking your girlfriend. I think that was.
Okay, well, I would like to say thank you to my girlfriend for pushing me to do stuff outside my comfort zone. I love you so much. It really helps, getting back into the car and thinking I'm going to go out and win for someone like her, or just sometimes for myself. I can be a little bit self-centered for a second, but I really wanted that win. It would have been one hell of a story to go from the booth into the car and then into victory lane. So it would have been great, but here we are. I'm glad I got to push Portal to the win. I know how much it meant to him, and thank you, everybody. And that's it.
If I just add one more thing, you're never truly retired. Take it from me, as someone who's retired from league racing multiple times. That's fair. That's fair. Because I thought I was done.
But either way, it's been nice, and I don't plan on getting back in the car for a long time. This was a one-off thing. We were lacking some cars tonight, and I'm glad I got in the car because they came home P3, and I felt like it could have came home P1 if I shot that gap off turn 4.
All right. Well, hey, bro, congratulations on a awesome P3. It was actually really cool getting to see you race tonight. And we will now move on to our race winner. The epitome of redemption. Knocked out of the round of 8 in the Pro-Am Series playoffs. Gets the call to come up to Pro, and he comes out your race winner. The 47 of Portal. Walk me through your race, brother. Absolutely terrific show.
Thank you. Before I say anything, though, I want to thank Elvin Priest and everyone in the MFF Motorsports team, especially Steele, with helping me out there at the end, giving me that push. If he didn't give me that push, that definitely would not have been possible. That was just the momentum I needed to stay out in front of field filler. I'm truly grateful to him. He's always been a great friend, always been a great teammate. And, I was happy to race with him one last time. Just as Shaq was saying it all night, just a possible redemption night. Just getting called up last minute, then won the first stage. Wait, no, I didn't win the first stage. I'm thinking of Saturday. Just run around the pack all night, just trying to put myself in the right spot, and then somehow getting the lead there at the end with a bunch of crazy shit. It's just awesome. My voice hurts after I screamed so loud after crossing the line.
What was going through your mind when you took the lead?
I was like, my heart was getting fast, the adrenaline was pumping, man, and it was just worried. I was like, it's now or never. It's this or that. This might be one of my last few shots to get a Talladega win before I leave for iRacing. And, to grab another win at the track that I have never won at since my first career league win here on NASCAR Heat Racing, it's very special to me, and especially to do it, to come back up to Pro and manage to get it done. So I'm very grateful for that, and thankful for everyone that let me come in and race. Might have done a thing or two some people didn't like, but now I can at least leave without any regrets.
I got one last question. Did you have the power of God and anime on your side?
I absolutely did. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I want to.
He was there. He was there in the passenger seat with me, along with my anime body pillow, Hatsune Miku.
Let's go.
Yeah, and I want to hark back to a little thing you hinted to. When you were coming to the white flag, you and that 44 field filler really started trading paint. Able to.
With that, he came. I mean, like we were just racing there around the end. I made a move to go up on him, and then well, no, I think what it was is I tried to side draft him down there, and I don't know what happened. Either he came up into me or I came down into him. Just to try and do that. After something happened, and then with those last few laps, he started dooring me down below the double yellow line. Felt like so. He kind of just got knocked back there at the end. I think it was like 93 or 94 laps to go. So that wasn't on me. So he might feel differently, but it's whatever. I've got. The main thing is I finally won a race in the league that I helped start. Well, I don't have a position in anymore. I remember when we first started this league up, Elvin wanted to make this one of the best leagues ever, and as he's given it on to Parley, I hope he continues to do everything for this league. I remember we were talking over everything and trying to build it up just all those years ago. So yeah, it's to see what it's become. It's really amazing, and I'm really proud of Elvin and everyone else who's helped make this league what it is. And I'm especially proud of myself for finally being able to notch a win in this league.
And I just gotta ask, how loud was your scream when you crossed that line?
You can ask Kari, you can ask Elvin, you can ask everyone that was in there.
We'll check in on Parley's live stream post-race and see how loud it was.
I'll pull it up and I'll play it right now.
We'll check on it after the end of the stream, but definitely want to give you a congratulations, brother. Way to get that win. The redemption is real.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Alrighty, and that will do it for what has been a absolutely hectic time at Talladega, which is an absolutely hectic track with a hectic win by the 47 of Portal. Want to say thank you guys for watching and sticking with me as I tried to figure it all out.
Hi.
But
Hey, Kari.
Yeah, you got Kari and you got Elvin in here.
I do.
Alright, where'd you finish?
If you want to talk that, he finished like yeah.
I got wrecked.
Field Filler didn't come in, so if you want to take his spot and interview one of them, even though you already did me.
Yeah, very true.
Kari, ladies and gentlemen, got a new microphone.
You did.
You did get for it.
Now, so Kari, we saw that you had a little bit of trouble there at the end of that race. What happened there that just knocked you all the way out of the lead pack?
The 44 and the 47, they was fighting, so I had to run. I tried to take it, and I suffered the consequence.
Well, hey, it was really nice. Walk me through your race, though. You had a really good run going before that happened. Walk me through how you made it work.
Well, I just planned to stay with the front, and that was really it. I didn't really plan to do too much or do too little. Just stay with the front, and I'll be good.
Well, hey, you put on quite the show. Way to get that good finish, or what you could from it. It was really nice seeing you up here in the Pro Series, brother.
Thank you, bro.
Now I guess I'll move on to Mr. Retiree. Well, not retired yet, but I'm going to call him Mr. Retired. Elvin Priest.
What up? You already know who it is. 8-time winner in the street stock on iRace. Gotta point that out.
Okay, you're racing against a bunch of rookies. Relax.
Nope. Those were top-notch guys. I was beating the Coca-Cola guys on my first day out.
He was racing in middle splits.
Okay. We're not in iRacing right now. Why don't you walk me through this Talladega race, though? You actually had a really good run. You were running in the top 3 for a majority of the race. Didn't get really the finish you wanted at the end there, but walk me through it, though.
Well, first thing and first and foremost, I wasn't going to finish this race, you know what I'm saying? I was at starting parking. You want to know why? Because I didn't feel good. That's why. And then I got to stage 1 and I was like, stage 2. I'll do that too, whatever, more points to me. And I was like, I'm already this far. Been running 4th every single damn stage and throughout this whole race. So you want to know what I did? I ran it. And when I did run, you want to know what happened? Do you want to know what happened? I finished 4th in the damn race. That's what the heck happened. Elvin Priest, number 42, battle rifle, coffee thingy mabobber. That's what finished 4th. My race was crazy. You wanna know why it was crazy? Because I was in it. I'm crazy. That's what happened.
Yeah, we saw you
This
use
guy's
that pit
insane.
strategy. Yeah, definitely. But we saw you use that pit strategy. You really took a hard entry in that last green flag pit stop. Was there anything you could have done though at the end there to try and improve your position to get you that win and keep yourself out of that 4th spot?
Honestly, maybe if I was on my wheel, because I'm be honest, I was on controller that whole damn race. You wanna know why? Because I'm crazy. Raced on controller tonight. I could do it on both ways. I could do it on the wheel. I can do it on the controller. It don't matter what I'm on. But yeah, that pit entry, you know, Mark McAttack taught me that. You know what I'm saying? Got to give big props to him. Not really. You know, I'm just shouting him out. But yeah, I seen what he did in the Pro-Am race, and I'm like, okay, maybe I can copy that. Honestly, the first time I seen it, I was like, wow, this thing slows down on a dime. So I'm like, all right, cool. I'm going to push it the next time. So I did it back-to-back times. I didn't get the lead the second time I did it, but I still gained a lot of position. And, you know, it definitely helped me. And it seemed like I was the only guy out there that was able to take no tires. I mean, there could have been more, but they just took 2 because to stay with the pack. But I didn't know. And I know I didn't need to take 4, so I just, you know, took my 2 and I went on my day, waited for them to catch me, and just friggin' rode with the pack, you know what I'm saying? And, that's all she wrote, you know. I had to show Parley, I'm like, this is how you really drive on a dual shock. And he was like, oh my god, Elvin Priest, that is amazing. And I was like, yep, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, jeez. Well, hey, bro, congratulations on a good run. And can't wait to see you race again on next Thursday.
Most definitely.
Alrighty, and now that officially will do it here for us on this hectic Thursday. Thank you guys so much for watching. And
Can I say one more thing?
Yeah.
If Elvin ever wants me back for one of these last few races and they're low, I mean, I'm here. Elvin?
I don't care.
Yeah, there it is. Possible return within these last 4 races for me.
Yeah, double the chances to get another win from the 47 of Portal. And we wish you guys a good night.